I will not wait. I see gun, I call police. I see knife, I call police. I see pencil, I take cover. Obviously, you will take cover for pencil though. You will take cover. You just need to know why is he holding pencil. Why does he want to hurt somebody? Pencil, even if you're, somebody's, hit you with that or something like that, it will kill you instantly. So, dynamic risk assessment. Anytime you feel it's not safe, don't do it. Okay? Yeah. Well, any question, please? Safety during physical intervention. You must monitor a person's safety while using physical intervention techniques. This can be done by fully observing the risk factors, which are either the situational or the individuals. Make sure they are breathing. Make sure that the techniques you are using is not impeding their breathing. It's not going to compromise their breathing. They have ability to breathe. Check airways, breathing circulation. Remember, Dr. A, P, C. You can see your first aid coming in now? Right? Okay. So if you are wondering why SIA wants you to spend 6 days in this class, you can see the reason now. Okay. Any question? If any person is unconscious, I've asked you that question. What do?
Recovery position.
Place them in recovery position. And if they are unconscious, unresponsive, and not breathing, commence CPR. Now, red flags. When you see red flags, when people are not breathing properly, they have blocked airways or vomiting, reduced consciousness or passivity, non-responsive, facial swelling. These are red flags. Call emergency services. Blueness around the lips, high blood body temperature, signs of asphyxia, exhaustion, bizarre behavior, confusion. They are all emergencies. All right? If there's an emergency situation and you as a first aider, you have attended to it, you need to gather some information. I know you have been told, they taught you that in your first aid class. Right? What information you need to gather, what you have done, what happened, what you saw, what action you have taken, all this you need to note it. Right? Don't forget your responsibility during physical intervention, duty of care. Yes? Respecting the dignity of the subject. Don't strip them naked. Don't say because they have done this, that. Don't treat them like a less human being. Provide appropriate care if need. If they are in need of any emergency attention, please do not hesitate. Our duty of care is very important here. And if you see any of your colleagues using an inappropriate method or behaving inappropriately, you have a right to challenge them. All right? We've talked about switch. Anybody that understand what is meant by switch now? Yes? Responsibilities immediately after a physical intervention. You preserve your evidence. You brief emergency services if they were called in. Always provide appropriate care for the person. who is injured or who is at a risk. Duty of care to your colleagues. Don't leave them up to it. Always work together as a team member. Why is it important for you to be in this class? Why is it important? Can someone tell me? Why is it important to be in this class? To update your physical intervention skills. Why?
It can help you in your personal life and your professional life.
Professional, yes. To meet license objectives, yes. Yeah?
With any changes?
To know about the appropriate techniques. To know if there's any changes in legislation. At the moment, we are covered under the Licensing Act 2003. We are covered under Section 3 of the Criminal Act 1967. Right?
That's 19 years. When is that going to be updated?
I don't know, up to the government. So you need to know. Maybe tomorrow, next year, another time, the law have changed. That's why SIA wants you every 3 years. You don't automatically have your license. No, I've got this license, so it's a life thing. No. You need to keep updating it. Even myself as a trainer, I still need to keep my license updated. The one I have, one is 2025 and the other one is 2026. Yes? I still need to know that.
How can you only work 2026? That's what
Is it 2026? So, I think there's one 2026. Or is it
Well, you
2025?
have 2 cards.
Yes,
Yeah, but
I have
if
CCTV.
one goes to 2026, that means it's 4
No,
years away.
what are we now?
2022.
No, I think it's 2020.
3.
2025. I think they're both.
No, but what year are we in?
2022, is it?
Yeah. So if you add 3,
Oh, 2025. 2025. Yeah. So you need to update your skills every time. Yeah? And these are the reasons. To remain safe, remain effective, legally up to date to prevent possible civil and criminal proceedings. If anything happens at work and your badge, your license have expired, do you think you'll be covered? Maybe you know the contractor who knows you very well. Don't worry, you can work, no problem. If anything happens and they ask for your license and you're giving them a license that expired last year, do you think you'll be covered? Health and safety implications. Yeah? How do we deal with physical intervention on the ground?
take extra precautions because it's dangerous.
Yes? How do we deal with physical intervention on the ground? If you restrain someone on the ground, what are the things you need to do?
If they say can't
Avoid
breathe,
takedowns.
Avoid takedowns, yes? Make sure you are more than 2, you have your colleagues around you, not you alone, yes?
Airways are not blocked.
Yes, carry out risk assessment, yes?
They say I can't breathe, leave them alone.
Leave them, yes? Consider the environment, yes?
Speak to the person.
Speak to, communicate, maintain communication, yes? Look out for red flags,
Try and de-escalate it.
try and de-escalate as soon as possible.
Get a colleague to monitor
The subject and maintain communication. Do we all agree with that? All right. Why do you need dynamic risk assessment? Why do you think it should be used? Or when should it be used? Before you start. Good. Before you start, you use it and you keep checking continuously. because the danger you spotted or the hazard you spotted initially might have changed, right? That is why it's dynamic, it's continuous, right? Anyone who doesn't understand that? Okay. Before you start to deal with the situation, yeah? Now, using physical intervention skills to protect yourself and others. Practical training. Yes. Okay, guys. I need the whole of this place collapse.
Not this place though.
No. From here to here, I need it collapse.
Even the back page.
Please. If you need to use the toilet, use the toilet. The health and safety form, please make sure you sign it. Do you have your folder? Your folder, where you have the forms and everything. Wow. You don't have folders, forms?
Where do you get coffee from in the morning?
£2 if you want a shot. But you know when you come in,
I think it's open, man.
they talk about it. But it's not done over there. I don't get it. That's why we're downstairs.
Yes, for the new, the 6 that join, please, you need to complete those forms. At this moment, please complete the physical intervention, the health and safety one. Yeah. Where's the lady? Come The health and safety form there, please. I need you to fill it before we come in.
Can I
Outside or there? Yeah, that's fine. You put your
Yeah? Only cash. Yeah. £1.50.
This is for now. This for the 6 of you. I need you to fill this. You read through and complete. If you don't complete this, I will not allow you in the class. Yes, you need to read it. What it says, yes, that you're giving the consent for you to partake in this exercise. Because it involves a lot of exercise. And if you're not fit, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to lose my license. This is not the license I'm talking here. This is just security license. My license to train you. The social license, I don't want to lose it. So you need to sign that. If you don't sign it, then that means you're not consenting. You have to talk to them in their main office. That's the form for your part?
Do you want the form?
Yes, please. I need everybody to sign it.
No, it's fine, but do you want it?
No, I don't want it now. Just sign it and put in there. For the 6 of you that I just gave, please sign it. Look, see, this one you're going to complete later. Yeah? This you're going to complete later. But this one, read name, signature, and today's date. Captain. Yeah?
I'm waking up.
Okay, better. Because we have a lot of exercise to do now. You health and safety form, you don't see that. Come on, man. It's not checked. Okay, why you have to want to look at it?
Okay, what areas do you do security in?
Where?
What areas?
Do I do?
Yeah, or did you do?
When I did mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't do it anymore.
I've been everywhere.
Have you been in Tottenham?
Have I been in Tottenham? You mean the area?
Yeah, what area?
West End, man.
Just West End.
Yeah, I like to work
Really?
in West End. you
That's
know?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, posh.
It's a
Okay,
business.
thank you.
Easy, and you see nice things
I feel
around
like I've
you.
seen you. I feel like I've seen you on a night out at all.
Oh, tell me something. Do you live it up now?
No, my dad does.
All right. Yeah, you don't just keep it in your folder, yeah? Yes.